Hello! I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for May 27th, 2017. Looking at yesterday's leaderboard, we have 28 entries, and Clive H., Sabermaster, and Astronomy Goon scored a total of 930, so congratulations on the top positions. Girthar scored an 840, probably taking some damage off of one of his drones in order to, but getting ship scan. I can't remember if I saw that one before or not. Burning Ass Taco, Noxitney, and Deno416 scored an 830, which is an extra 90 points. I believe that was drone health. No, actually, that's right. 930 was high drone health with ship scan. 840 would have been low drone health with ship scan. 830 was high drone health without ship scan. And LB, Paper Beetle, Marvin, myself, and probably quite a few others had low drone health, no ship scan, and scored a 740. And I can look at the... I never remember this button. I need to use it more, though. Let's see. We got pretty much everybody on my friends list right now scored in the top 10 overall. And McTinchy looks like he took some damage and ended up scoring a 305. I will also say, before I get into today's challenge, I have finished Starship Titanic, and I tried to set all my settings back to normal. I mentioned at the beginning of that recording in the first episode that I'm having to play with settings and do some weird things. So I'm hoping Duskers records correctly and effectively. If it doesn't, do please let me know. Because obviously you don't get a second chance at the daily challenge. So I can't try again if the recording doesn't work out. Either way, the video is going up. And my test worked out okay, so here's hoping. Today we have Sensor and moderate drone health. A little bit of a range, 130, 170. And no other upgrades, so it is what it is. But we do only have one infestation on a medical bee. It seems to me like that's probably a good chance to be slime, just because medical, but there's really no consistency, no standard there. And I do believe medical tend to be pretty big ships as well, which is kind of bad. I've got 40 minutes till my dinner's done. Let's go ahead and get in there, though. Today, let's see, Medical B, as I said. Oh, that's the entire... No, it's not. There's a lot more ship down there. Have one room that's... Ooh, here we go. Motion and sensor as well. Here's what I want to do. I want to take the sensor off of drone 1 and take the motion. I'm going to take that sense... No, I don't want to do that. Okay, good. We do have something with motion. And that was my first, or my second, video for Starship Titanic finishing its processing. Let's go ahead and get 2 to 1. I don't think the enemy is swarm. That's a smaller room. I think I would have heard it. Firm upgrade. Not having to worry about slime, that's a very good thing. Not having to worry about... some other things, that's also good. Oh, I know how I can test this. I can test this. Actually, I want to do this first. Survey doesn't help me any. One room. Really. Great. Yeah, let's test this. If it destroys the sensor, it is a sentry. If it does not destroy the sensor, it is a leaper. Sentries it is! Fantastic. So let's go ahead and get it out of that room. Now, if I don't find any weapons, I have some options. R3? Maybe? R3 maybe? Oh, son of a bitch. Door 20 not responding. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate, as a matter of fact. R3 might be a good option for radiating the place. There's a vent, but it doesn't matter. You know, these are being very inconvenient. That may or may not have a generator in there. It does not. Really? This is just really, really annoying. Okay. I don't think the interface is going to do me much good here. So, let's take the interface, give back the sensor. I don't care which room they're in, and I can detect their, I can detect their movements in R14, so I'm fine with that. This I want to be careful with, though. I have, bitten off more than I could chew with these guys before. Recently, as a matter of fact. I want to wait until the sensor's destroyed to give, if there's 2 infestations in 5, if there's 2 sentries in 5, I want to give them the most chance possible get to that. Doesn't matter where I am, this is going to go badly. Or this could go badly. Okay, no, I'm clear. Ah, it's destroyed. Damn it. Fuel, though. Lead propulsion fuel, that's it. Okay, I mean, R8 would be a fantastic room if I could squeeze everybody in there, too, but I don't think that's happening. And I don't think I'd be able to irradiate that easily enough. I also don't have a ship scan on this part of the ship. Now, I'm hoping I'll have ship scan on another part of the ship. For now, I'm going to have to play a little risky. Let's not immediately endanger drone lives. Okay, that room has a sentry in it. So how many sentries do I have? I have 2 in R4 and 14. I have 1, maybe 2 in 6. I have 1 in 11. I have 1 in there. Nothing in here. Okay. What do I have so far? 12 scrap. Not too bad. Pretty good for a medical ship, all told. And I've got a generator in R15. R11 actually would be a fantastic room to irradiate if its positioning weren't so absolutely terrible. But it would be a very good one, actually, for a number of reasons. Without stealth, that positioning is going to take me time. Speaking of time, 10 minutes. And that's not going to be good, really. I don't like that it's going to take so long, but I can go ahead and open that. Still good? Good. Okay. Let's check out that terminal. I don't think there's one in R13. There might be. And if there is, that'd be really nice, but at the same time, I'm not really hopeful. I find it funny. I'm playing at 1080, which this is playing full screen, which means I'm playing at 1080p. But my Steam notifications are still scaled as if I'm playing at super tiny. Ah, damn it. Three has the... Yeah, I forgot that. 3 has the interface. 1, I want to put sensor into R12. I'm not going to move, though, just so that no more airlocks can fail on me. Ship scan? Survey. If R13 has a ship scan, that'll be good. If it doesn't, then I'm kind of screwed. get 3 back to R2. I can funnel things in through our R15 if I do it right. I think that'll work. I think that'll work nicely. There is no terminal, so I cannot do a ship scan at all. Okay, that was easy. Oh no. No. Oh no. That's not going to work the way that I'd hoped. I can still make it work, but it's not going to work the way that I'd hoped. Because what I have to do... Because R15 powers R16. But I can still irradiate through R12. R12 wouldn't be a bad one either. I think R11 is going to be my... Oh no, I can't irradiate that way. No! So how do I want to do this? I can make this work. There are ways. I don't want them to get stuck in the wall, though, so my best bet would be to have them move through D30 and D28. I'm not going to be able to get back into that room. Or am I? I can. It'll be a risk, but I can. Okay. I'm game. So I have at least 1 in R6, 2 in R4, and 2 in R16. So I've got 5, maybe even 6. R14 actually would be a phenomenal option as well. It's a small room. That works in its favor, too. I'm going to stick with my plan, though. I'm going to stick with my plan. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a lot of sensors at this end of R11. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open D30, D28, and D27, and D12. I need to open D12 first. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I need to open D12 so that R6 can get through, so that the ones from R6 can get into R4. That's a big room and I don't like it. Oh, no, no, no. What can I motion? Okay, I can only motion... Actually, I want to keep D27 locked. And I want to do that because I don't want one to enter R15 too quickly. By having them enter from D14, I won't have to worry about them getting stuck in the walls. I didn't even count how many that was, but it's a lot. I'm not going to go in there. I'm not going to move there. I can hear it from here. That's pretty bad. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open D30, D28, D27. Drive 2 to R10 and close D10. And I'll be able to close D14 when all of the... Oh, no. That's a lot of them. I hope that'll be enough. I've still got 35 extra, so I'm not terribly worried about that. No, I don't. I'm looking at motion. I used a lot of sensors there. There's no way I've used that many. I might have dropped like 20 sensors. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might have dropped 20 sensors in there. Okay, so D30, D28. I can't close those rooms. This might take a lot longer. Okay, I'm gonna have to get lucky. I'm gonna have to get lucky on this. I have to get lucky. Okay. Because I can't close 30 and 28, so if they're roaming between those rooms, then they're gonna stay roaming between those rooms. And I will have cost myself an opportunity to attack them. Okay, yeah, D30, D28, D27, Nav2, R10. They're not going to get to me beforehand, so I'm not worried about that. Because they're going to stop and they're going to attack those sensors. But yeah, I can't close D30 and D28, which is what I was really expecting. I was really planning on closing those doors. And assuming these are clear... These are going to start going a lot faster as things move into the room. Yep. 5. 6. Yep, they're all attacking them. 7. 8. As soon as that sensor is gone, 9. 10. 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That was it. There might still be one loose. I'm going to give it time. That's not entirely true. I'm hoping that was the last one going in, because if it wasn't, I don't really have enough sensors to do this again. Okay, we're good. Just let me check here. Whew, that worked out wonderfully. Okay. Now I need one is going to move into R16, so let's go ahead and move you to R10. Actually, 12. 2, get to R15. Actually, let's get 3 to R1. I don't want to close doors indiscriminately because I'm going to need some of them, but I'm not worried about R13. Do I want to go ahead and let A5 fail? No. Good hull integrity, though, so it's not likely a room is going to rupture. It's not likely a pipe is going to rupture. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to expose... I regret doing this, but I'm going to have to expose... I'm doing this all wrong. Oh, God. I need to keep D18 open because I'm going to have to close 13 and 28. I've got a plan. I think it's a good one. I've already lost... I don't have anything in R5 that I can get. I don't have ship scan, so I can't really... I can't get anything else. There's really nothing else here for me. And D27 I will want open. Well, I don't want it open yet. That's fine. I don't need D26 open anymore. Okay, there's radiation. And I'm going to want to grow that out to R14. And from there, I'm going to use D25. Now, I don't have any effective reset rooms or anything like that here. There's a couple other options as to rooms to radiate. If you can squeeze everything into R8 somehow, that would be fine. If you can get into R9, that would actually work sufficiently as well. R4 wouldn't be a terrible room. It's about the same size as R9. R14 would be a good option, except you're going to have to approach from... The radiation is going to have to approach from a different direction, which is only really done by R15, so that's not great. R12 would have been a good option, but I got the feeling that getting everything into that room would have been too difficult. And R13 also a good option. Again, no different from R12. R3 wouldn't have been a terrible option, but you're not quite as well lined up. And R16 would have been an acceptable option, but it's bigger. So R11 is a little bit more optimal in that way. I'm going to open them a few seconds at a time. I forgot one thing I was going to do. I was going to put sensors into R14 so I would know if something escaped. That's fine. One, two, three, four. Give them a few seconds to get back to center. This may not work out for me. This may work out badly for me, even. What time is it? I am getting close. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give it another little bit. I really don't want them to escape. If they escape, then I'm really just messed. I could just keep doing that. One, 2, 3. Okay, good enough. Yeah, that would have been very bad, actually. I'm not going to mess with D29. Don't mess with D29. That, no. I would rather lose some of them in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any other way that I can do this? One, 2, 3. Damn it! I don't know how many escaped, but something escaped. They're also all spread out. This is why the reset room idea was so crucial. You know, I just realized I don't have to be in this room. Because R11 is adjacent to D25 anyway. I don't have any convenient way into R14. That's bad. Which begs another question. I don't know how many got out, and I don't know how many more are going to get out. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are a few in there, and they're not in a good position. And the worst part is, the only thing that I can really do may risk the entire drone. Because in order to get into R14, I'm going to have to put my gather and generator on the same drone. That's not true. What are you? That better be rain I hear outside. So this could go extremely badly. Okay. What I want to do... I'm going to take a lot of radiation damage here, and I'm hoping it's worth it. I'm hoping to get 6 drones, drop a lot of scrap. I'm going to go into R11, I'm going to go over to 14, which means I'm opening 29 and 25. I want to drive 2 into R2, and I'm going to have to hit the generator manually. And I'm going to have to get door 13 open. And that's all I can do. Now, Ron has a lot of health. But I'm not going to leave anything more than the gather on this, just in case. I don't have to worry about anything surviving. I don't need the motion, I don't need the gather. Motion didn't work in... If this works, everyone's going to be at A1 anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and let A5 fail. I'm going to lose R15. This is going to be a big, big hit. I'm hoping for a big, big payday. I could be wrong. For reference, starting score, 530. I'm stalling. Dinner's almost done. Well, it's not done. It's going to take another 20 minutes, but I have to stir it. So, I want D29, D25, Nav 2, 2, R2. Two's in position to drive, so I'm not worried about that. It's a short trip. It's about as long as drone 1 is going to be taking. All of them went in there. All of them. Wow, that was so much more than I needed to take. It didn't want to generate, I guess? I don't know. I don't know. I was expecting it to be a lot more effective than that. But I picked up probably a hell of a lot less scrap than I would have liked to take. Or like to have. Stop doing that. Picked up 1 from the one in R11. That sucked. Stop. Let's see, the Gather. I can't quite tell, but I think I picked up 7. 7 scrap from 5, maybe 6 sentries. Oh, that's why. GAGE2. That's why. Well, I mean, if I picked up 7, that's 140. So, that's positive. I took a lot more damage than I needed to there. It was a panic moment, and I panicked a little bit and typed wrong, and it'll happen. I love that most of them ended up in R14. And if I just gone in through D13, that probably would have been so much simpler and safer. Total score of 913. I had a starting health of 300. So I took 87 damage from health. And yeah, I got 7 or 8 scrap. Probably 7. So 7 scrap, that's terrible. Terrible scrap from at least 5 sentries. If I miscounted, let me know. And if I miscounted there were fewer sentries, let me know. But, yeah, that's bad. LB somehow scored a 1060. Must have been ship scan. Must have... All it could have been is ship scan. Burning Ass Taco got a 966. I could have done so much better if I didn't take that much radiation damage. Coded Dragon Com. Not sure why they would have ended up with a 0. Could have had a net disconnect. A couple things could have happened. Astronomy Goon 910 could have ended up in the same situation I was in. Noah, Super Guy. Numbers going down quickly. 775, 755 would have been lost drones. So there could have been some ship scans in there. LB could have also had better health. I'm not sure about that. And could have just gotten much, much luckier. If I only got 7 out of 5 drones... I don't know. I didn't look at it. I didn't have time to count what was on the ground. I want to say what was on the ground was 7, so I think I got 8. But if I only got that out of the drones... No, Noah probably left without killing any of them. Super Guy must have missed something. And 60 points is pretty big. Mr. Rogers and Mac Attack, like I said, based on the score, they either didn't get the fuel for some reason, or they lost the drone somehow. It is what it is. I can't overthink it, and sometimes you just have bad luck. So, if you haven't done your run yet, good luck. And if you're trying to pull a trick with the sensors, good luck there as well. Actually, thinking about it, what I should have done, I should have irradiated the sensor room and let them all drive into it. I should have used R14. That would have worked just fine. I might have to adapt my strategy in the future for that. I think Bernie Ass Taco said last time he had one he did that way. I don't think I watched all of those videos. I couldn't. It was a week ago. I've had a busy week. I'm going to be moving at some point. And I've had vehicle trouble, so you can imagine I've been preoccupied. But yeah, anyway, if you haven't done your run yet, good luck. If you have, leave a comment. Strategies, please. It's great to share them, even if they're a little bit the same thing, because we've all been doing this for a while. A lot of people have this same strategy. Burning Ass Taco, LB, Astronomy Goon, probably all try to do the sentry trick. Astronomy Goon probably pulled it off a little bit better, maybe a little bit worse than I did. Maybe he said, that's all I have, I'm done. And let us know if you have strategies or approaches to these kinds of ships, any insights as well. If you'd like to check out other playthroughs, you can see Marvin, Copper, Dano416, LB, and Noxitney linked in the video description. If you enjoyed the video, do please like, and have a good day.